Junk mail just came. Hey friends, Lynsey here. I hope you guys are having an absolutely wonderful day. So I figured today we would just take it easy and try several of the products that I got in my Ulta and Sephora shopping sprees and just kind of play with it and see what kind of fun look we can come up with and just have some fun. Of course, if you haven't already and you wanna, I'd be okay if you hit that subscribe button down there. But either way, let's go ahead and let's just dive right in and have some fun. The first product I want to try is this new primer. It's the Rare Beauty one. And I mean, you guys have like seen all of this already, so I won't like bore you with showing you like absolutely everything. Let's see. Oh, that's cute the way it kind of like comes out like that. So I got one little pump here, and I'll just definitely get that into the pore area, forehead. Okay, well it felt like, when I was rubbing it together in my hands, it felt thin, but now like rubbing it into my skin, like it feels, I don't know, it feels thick. Kind of like my Icy Sherbet primer that I got in my Boxy Charm. But okay, so that feels nice. Let me see. Yeah, I mean, it kind of looks like it blurred, kind of looks like it did blur my pores a little bit, so that's nice. Go ahead and get out like a little wet wipe because I know I'm gonna need it. All right, so far, I like the feel of the primer. It's not like sticky or anything, but it definitely like leaves a nice layer, it feels like, on my skin. So we'll see how this foundation does, because I want to try my new one from Sheglam today. I don't know if I need to shake it or not, but I'm going to. Oh yeah, actually it says shake well before use. So there you go. So how's everyone's days going? I feel like I got one pump on my sponge here. I feel like we're getting towards, I don't want to say like the end necessarily of the pandemic life, but definitely like things are shifting. And so interesting to see how things start changing. Has anyone like been back to the office full time, or like gone on a vacation, or got to see family for the first time that you haven't seen like forever? Like, is anyone gonna get vaccinated? You know, just that kind of stuff. Like, where's everybody at in life right now as we're hoping to just get back to a little bit more, I guess, like we used to be. Not that now is all bad, but I know it's still tough for a lot of people. All right, so far this foundation actually feels kind of nice, but also my hair's kind of in my face, so I'm gonna pin it back a little bit. Okie dokie. I probably should have used the new concealer first because I've got like a couple friends that are popping up here. But we'll get there. So I do like this foundation. I can't remember, it says long lasting breathable matte foundation. Because I can't remember if this was like more full coverage or if it was like a medium buildable. You know, I wasn't 100% sure of the shade on this foundation, but I actually think it looks kind of nice. Let me just put it back in its fancy little black velvet case. So fancy. I just like can't even. Okay, so the new concealer we'll try is this Maybelline Age Rewinding, or yeah, Instant Age Rewind. We'll see, because this is like supposed to be an OG favorite. Ooh, let's see if it lives up to the hype. Pop that little lid off, and then it's like a spinny guy, clicky click. I'm probably gonna do it too much, so we'll try that. Not yet. Let's try that. Oh, getting a little bit now. Like just a little bit. Okay, let's try. This is like trickier to get out than I thought it would be. At least I shouldn't put on too much. Let's start with that. And I know this concealer is not like a full coverage, it's like a medium coverage. I mean, which is fine by me. Like, I actually remembered to dampen my beauty sponge before I started today. I'm like so proud of myself because I always forget. super. I have like this dry patch of skin. Oh, I better know what it's from because this pimple's been coming in for like a day or two now, a couple days. And so I put extra of like my pimple cream, and when I use too much, it dries out the skin around it. Huh, super. Okay, I actually feel like that looks okay so far. Alrighty. So next I'm just gonna set my under eyes because we've got like cream products to try. And I'm just gonna use this Laura Mercier translucent powder to set my under eyes. Get that sticker off. I'll tap a little. I'm just gonna use my sponge to get under there. Next comes the scary part for like something I've never ever tried, and that is like a cream. Well, okay, so I tried like the cream bronzer in the Kaja, but as far as like a full-on like cream contour type thing, we're trying it today. So I got like that LA Girl concealer that we are gonna use as a cream contour and kind of see if we can do it, if we make a mess, or if I'm gonna do it like not super heavy, so that way, or at least attempt not to do it super heavy, so that we can kind of try and get a halfway decent look here today. This one pump, okay, it's got like almost like a felt tip, if you will. So I guess I've got to, so I guess I'll squeeze it. Oh yeah, you squeeze it, it like fills up the end. Okay, all right, I don't want to get too much. So when we're cream contouring, we're keeping it like just underneath like the cheekbones. Like I know that because we're sculpting out our face. So let's see, I'm nervous. Okay. That's hot. And maybe I'm too like old for people to like get that reference of like Paris Hilton back in the day. Anybody? Maybe? Okay, so now I guess we just kind of, oh, okay. This is gonna look so bad. Maybe I went too dark. All right, let's see. Okay, so I think it's okay, except for like my major like oopsie daisies on this side. So how can we fix? So I think like this, with this being like my initial like spot, I think I just got too much. Okay, we can fix this. We'll try fixing it with some concealer. Hey, it worked. Look at me. We could have done worse. That's not so bad. I'm pretty proud of myself. It's not perfect, but it could have been a lot worse. So this one I kind of played with a little bit. It's the Charlotte Tilbury contour wand, but I'm gonna kind of use it as we're gonna use it as a bronzer today. So we'll just add some more, because this color I feel like it's warmer than the other one we just used. Almost okay. We're just gonna be bronzy today. Nothing wrong with that. My beauty sponge has gotten like so dirty already. Let us try. Okay, so like honestly, I feel like it doesn't look that bad. Like, I feel like it could be worse. So, okay, next for blush, I want to try this, the e.l.f. Putty blush. I got it in the color Bora Bora. So it's like, it's kind of pretty pinky, but that's what I wanted to try. I don't know if we should, I think maybe I'll try one side with my finger, and then we'll go in the other side with a brush. So it feels, I thought with it being putty, like the putty primer, that it would feel kind of similar, but it doesn't. This one feels more like a lip balm than like the putty primer. That comes off pretty like Barbie pink, doesn't it? Okay, so this side with my finger, and then we will try the other side with a brush. Let's see. I got it on thicker with my finger initially. So I mean, that's okay. I guess if it's one of those things, if you're a little nervous on like it being like super pigmented, which it is, and you want to go in a little lighter, I think maybe the brush would be the route to go. But like the finger, I feel like I kind of got it like good first off. Does that make sense? Am I just saying words? I don't even know anymore. It's been a day. I actually like really like that blush. I feel like it looks, I don't know, I feel like it looks really nice. But I'm trying to think if there's been a blush I've come across that I haven't liked. Okie dokie. So I'm also gonna do something like that I've never done because today is just full of like new things, because why not? I'm going to take my Laura Mercier powder again and kind of clean up this line here. And then I'm not gonna like fully bake because A, I didn't use enough, and B, it's just something new that we just have to practice, or I have to practice. And you guys can come along with me. So now we can officially set the rest of the face. And I want to use my Charlotte Tilbury, my new, obviously, the Airbrush Flawless Finish. How fancy. I mean, look at it. Look how cute. Like this gold. And just dust this, like, definitely where all of our cream products are. That powder's pretty nice. So I tried this in, it's one of the Kaja highlighters. I tried this one in, I think it was in my vlog. And this highlighter, it's okay. It's not my favorite, but it'll get the job done. Next, eyebrows. So yes, so we're gonna try both NYX, the NYX Glue and the NYX Lift and Snatch pen. So I think I'm also gonna do something different today. I want to try and do setting them first with this gel and then using the pen to go in after, just to see how that execution of things works. So this is what we're looking like. So it does look like a little bottle of like super glue. So we're gonna load them up. Doesn't feel too like wet. So I feel like when I like using the Benefit brow setter, but that one definitely feels like wet when I put it on. It's definitely like flattening my brows more than my Benefit one does. So got them into a place. So I'm gonna comb through them again with this spoolie and then push them down so they're not standing like straight up. Definitely feel like I got foundation. Like that's the first time I've done like an eyebrow thing and the foundation has been disturbed by like the eyebrow product. Does anyone else have issues with that? Because I feel like this is the first time I've had this issue. Okay, so here is the pen. So it just looks like, it looks kind of like an eyeliner pen. Yeah, it looks like exactly like a liquid eyeliner pen. Oh, it's so cute though. Look at those cute little lines. All right, let's give this a go. Okay, so I just had to go do a thing. Gel has probably dried more, so we're gonna see if that has like, that's helped a little bit because the pen wasn't really, not really working so good. Like kind of drying out in a weird way. And I'm not as excited with the results of this product like I thought I would be. Plus like the color's a little off, but I'm not gonna blame the product for that. Yeah, it like starts to dry out as I'm using it. So we're gonna set this aside and we're gonna try it again another day. It's not a great brow day, but that's okay. It's, we've had worse. We have definitely had worse. We're just gonna go with that. Okay, so as you may have noticed in my Ulta and Sephora hauls, I did not buy like a eyeshadow palette or anything. Mostly because I knew I had this one from my BoxyCharm to try, my Natasha Denona one. So I figured we would give that a try. So we'll start with like a more flat tipped one. And I think we will start with this color right here. I'm going to put it up in my crease-ish area, my hooded eye crease, if you will. All right, definitely got a little heavy-handed over here so far, so we're gonna have to blend this out and maybe add a little bit more to the other side. Oopsie daisies. Anything is fixable, as we saw with that contour. Next, let's go with this darker brown shade here, kind of put it on the outer corner. Okay, it's okay. I had to add like a little concealer on the sides here because we were getting like a little wild. So I guess next, I think we'll just risk it for the biscuit and just try all the colors, and we'll go with like this brownie yellowy-ish transition-ish color. and just kind of lightly blend everything out and hope we don't like totally mess it up. But we'll use like a super fluffy brush to like really do it lightly. Okay, it's not like too bad. Better than I thought. What do we want to do about these shimmers? We got like, let's see. These are two totally different vibes. Like you've got like a champagne-y bronzy brown, and then this almost looks like it's like showing up silverish, but I think it's got like a brown undertone. Not really. Or more coppery, champagne-y one, and then whatever this is. I mean, it's pretty, so what we're gonna do, all right, let's try, we're gonna go with the champagne-y, browny, coppery whatchamadinger and try packing that on the lid. So this is what we get with the brush. Let me try it with my finger. Oh yeah, definitely a difference. Not like major difference, kind of like I thought it was gonna be, but enough. Okay, it's actually really pretty. I mean, we're not done yet, but what I want to do, so we'll go with this guy here and we'll put it like on the inner corner and hope that it looks okay. Okay, it's not too bad. Okay, so now I feel like I need to put a little bit on my lower lash line. So I think let's just go with that initial like color we put in the crease. We'll do that down here. Okay, so I was getting a little nervous there in the beginning about this palette. I don't know why. I think it's just one of those things with it being like Natasha Denona and like quite expensive. I was like, oh, this isn't gonna be as great as like everyone talks about. But you know what, it's really, it actually looks really pretty. So I wouldn't buy it, but since it came in my Boxy charm, I like it. It does blend nicely. I'll probably use it again and we'll just leave it at that. I think before we move on, I'm gonna take a little bit more of this dark brown color and I'm gonna add it to my upper eyelid, like a little bit of a eyeliner. Okie dokie. And then, let's see, so I got like, you know, the legit eyeliner. So this, what is this one? What was it? NYX retractable eyeliner, the brown one. So we'll go ahead and pop this in the lower waterline. Okay, can you see I put it on this one and not this one yet? I actually think it complements the look quite nicely. And just overall kind of looks nice on the eye. Color me shocked. What I know we've all been waiting for is this Maybelline Sky High Mascara, which I have been waiting like months to be able to find it. And you know, I didn't find it in the store. I ordered it online. So I know a lot of people came comparing it to the L'Oreal Telescopic. And yes, because the brush looks very similar. And if it actually does compare. I mean, okay, that's one coat in. I think it looks pretty good. I'm probably gonna have to do like a side-by-side test of that one and the L'Oreal Telescopic because I don't know, this one's looking mighty good. I mean, we'll see how it dries because right now I feel like it's kind of thick across my uppers and I can almost like see my eyelashes, which I feel like is not quite normal, but we'll see. Okie dokie. Two more things, but let's get some lippies on. I think today we'll try the Fenty Gloss Bomb, just because I feel like this color will go pretty good with our look today. 'Cause I've heard it's got a decent smell. It's more like a little perfumey. Okay, well, I mean, I think it looks just fine. Like it doesn't feel like super sticky or anything either, so that's nice. Okay, so it feels good. Alrighty, so last thing we've got here is our setting spray, which is the Ulta Beauty brand setting spray. People have said this can be comparable to the Urban Decay All Nighter, but we'll see. I mean, saying we'll see is a bit of an overstatement, seeing as I don't have no Urban Decay All Nighter setting spray. But we'll see how it compares to like some of the other stuff we've got going on. Okie dokie, that's our look today. So actually I think I feel like I kind of liked everything. I'm trying to think, oh, well, yeah. Okay, so the brow product, we'll see. I think we're gonna have to play with that one again. Cause there's not super much going on with them today, but it's okay. I feel like everything else actually looks pretty good. So I'm actually, I don't know, I'm kind of pleasantly surprised with how it turned out, and I'm happy with it. So thank you guys so much for coming along with me and playing with all this new stuff, and I appreciate you watching, and thank you so much for being here, and I hope that you have an absolutely wonderful day. See you soon.